Cast this stuff ever since I tried a new game on this No Man's Sky. When I got the update, I thought it was a pretty cool game. So I wanted to broadcast the thing, and I was running into trouble. And by the time I wanted to call Sony or try and get some online chat support, which are both pretty much a joke, uh, the system actually started to work for me. So I wanted to let you know about that, and I'm, sorry that I couldn't broadcast this whole thing when I was doing this whole live at the beginning. But anyway, now that I've somehow the thing has fixed itself, and we are now broadcasting live, you guys. How's everyone doing? Let me just give you a background of what happened here. I visited several planets, several systems, in fact, and I've got several items in my inventory, and I got a new ship, and I found this planet that has like all sorts of balls, Garvino balls they're called, to go ahead and resell them, and they're right next to a trade thing, so that's kind of convenient. But then when I went ahead and resold all the balls, now the balls have dropped to barely anything per ball, like they aren't worth anything much now. But now we've got Into the Planets has a bunch of storms and makes you all hot and humid, so I don't really like that. But you know what I did find out? This guy here, if you're lucky enough to come across him, he you can shake his hand or embrace him, and then when you get more geek ranks, I'm sure you can get more credits, but you can keep doing this over and over again, and you'll get credits. I got 997 credited to my account just by talking to him, and that apparently is something you can do over and over again, because I haven't seen a limit to, having him not give you any credits. So that's kind of cool. Now, if you look in my inventory, look at this multi-tool. It has all sorts of slots. I've got the Brilliant Beam Amplifier, the Advanced Mining Laser, Electrified Compression Unit, a Shell Greaser, and a Scatter Blaster, and terrain multipliers on there. Of course, you have to have that. In my starship, I got a collection of Terra Cobalt, some this stuff, and magnetized ferrite, some radon, some platinum. I got a bunch of that, and sulfane, and deridium, and KROX, cadmium, moderite, and I don't know how to really use this stuff. Not at this point in the game, I guess. And Magno Gold and some antimatter. You can find that in boxes and stuff. That'll help you with your getting your warp cells together to warp to other planets. Then we got Puniums. You can get those by destroying those sentinels. And in my exosuit, I have some of that superoxide crystal. I can go ahead and put that into my ship, and then some destabilized sodium. Now it's saying you have to synthesize stuff to get certain items, and I'm not sure how to synthesize anything. That must come later in the game or something, because I tried to Google that, and not really successful in finding out that information, but it looks like it did stop raining. So let's go on up to the ship and try and get some of that stuff into that ship. So I don't have it in my inventory. This whatever it's called can go on in there. Alright. Now, what I find, if you find a planet that has ancient bones in it, then you can go ahead and harvest those and get a bunch of money. I've noticed. See all this? I've got 9 million already doing this, and those bones are at least worth 100,000. But if you get a rare type of bones, then you can get into the millions just by one bone. But the thing is with that is you can't stack them. You can't stack them in your inventory. You only have one bone at a time that go in there, and it won't let you stack them. So I guess that would make it too easy, wouldn't it? But anyway, here's what you're really looking for. It's called Natural Burial Site, okay? And it has 2 lines coming up from a it looks like a placard or something like that. So you're looking for those because those will that you're in the money right there. Once you get those ancient bones in your inventory and sell them into the trade thing, then you're good to go. Now, another step I want to do is try and like get a what are those things called? That teleport? Yeah, I need to get a teleporter made so that way I can power it up and then come here again when I want to. I can't just be doing this all the time because you know, it's a lot of time that I put in already in this, and I want to explore new planets. But the problem with this planet is these sentinels are so aggressive. They're gonna scan you and then be aggressive at you no matter what you're doing. So I really don't like that. Really don't like that in this planet. It makes it to be a big pain in the butt. Now I'm trying to find that burial site. Where's that burial site I found? Let's see. Let's see here. There's a nice cave system. Anyway, a lot of this game is where it consists of you just running around trying to farm things. I'm not much of a base builder. I don't really like doing that. I didn't like doing that in Minecraft so much. I'm more into the oh no, here's this Sentinel stuff going off. Here's these knowledge stones. You have to get on those so you know what the Sentinels are, or what the geeks are saying to you on the planet. So that was kind of cool. Here I've got the Atlantis Path V2, V1. V2 is kind of hard to craft. I'm not really sure how to do that quite yet, because you have to have a certain material to craft it, and not really certain how to get that material. I got some of it by just disassembling something, but other than that, I'm not really sure. Now, I did see that burial site out here, I thought. Where did it go? Where did it go? Well, it was somewhere around here. Whoops. Didn't mean to get hit by that. I learned 80 words. That's a polyglot. Polyglot. Cool. Alright, let's see. Where's that burial site so I can show you guys what I'm talking about with those bones. Because that's how I got all those credits. You can get a rare epic bone is what they are. And it'll enable you to get at least 1 million or more. Just in one collection you can get it there. And okay, the natural burial site. I guess I must have passed it along the way somewhere. Alright, so in this newest update, the Beyond update, it makes this game actually pretty good. I can't believe how good it really made it. There was also another 10 gigabyte patch that came up yesterday that I downloaded, and I've noticed my mini-map has been improved with the standings of where you're going, like south, north, east, and west are on there. And I didn't notice those before. And then also, my ship's always on the map, it seems like. So I'm never going to get lost trying to find my ship. So that's good. Oh, and then this life support system. I need to get that recharged. So what you do with that is you go into here and make sure you have oxygen. And you can refill that. I went ahead and bought a bunch of oxygen on the exchange and made sure, you know, that it could charge it up, and it certainly does. Anyway, if you go in there and buy some oxygen at pretty cheap on the exchange, you can do that and not really worry about harvesting the oxygen on your own. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. I gotta go on in here, get that burial site thing. Oh no, another sentinel thing. You better not be aggressive toward me. I don't like how they do that. These sentinels shouldn't be aggressive unless you're trying to get one of those Garvino balls or something. But I haven't done that. Uh-oh. See, now he's trying to... see, I don't know why they're doing that. That's just... They're doing that on these... the more you get into the solar systems, the more you're going to be likely of getting that to be happening, I guess. The sentinels get aggressive and... Alright, let's see if there's more than one of these. Usually when you find more, or when you find one of these burial sites, you'll find several more. I'm only seeing one at this time. Alright, so you see that on the floor? Destination reached, it'll tell you that now. So what you want to do is get your terrain multiplier on there. And go on down here and you'll see something called Ancient Bones. Grab it. Oh my goodness. Let me get my mining beam and I'll kick this guy's butt. There we go. Now you get your shield recharged, you get projectile ammunition from those little tanks that that came out of there. You saw that. And then, okay, now we got a moderate. What I like to do here is I like to just run away from these guys. Whoop. Okay. Oh my goodness. I am in big trouble now. Let's try and run away from these guys. Unfortunately, there was only one bone in that area. Usually you can find up to five bones, but they didn't want to give me any more than just one, so I didn't really see any more in that area, you know. Let's see, we can get some things out of this cargo box. Oh no, we've got superheated storms coming too. Oh, I don't like that. When you see the superheated storms warning message, you gotta get out of there as soon as possible and into some shelter. Let's see. Let me see if I can okay, what I will do here is I will make a cave and get in there before that storm arrives. There's that storm. You gotta get into some shelter. And so, now, one thing about this game that's weird is when I try and dig into this system, solar stuff, it doesn't really recognize that I'm going down. It wants to bring me back up for some reason or another. But anyway, that dang storm. Oh, look at that. That's glitched out. You shouldn't be able to see the flora and all that down here. It's all messed up. How they did that, I don't know why they did that, but they need to really fix that. Now, when you go into here, look at these cracked bones. Approximately 485 years old, these delicate hollow bones once comprised part of a truly enormous wingspan. A true terror of the skies, reduced to a few handfuls of calcium, okay? And those are worth 63,765 credits. Now imagine getting that here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and you get an epic bone too. Those epic bones are worth like a million or more of credits. So if you can imagine getting epic bones in your system and then selling them to the thing, yeah. So that's how you can become pretty rich pretty fast if you're doing this with the harvesting of the bones. Now, I don't know what the odds are of becoming like getting to a planet with bones, because this is the only planet that I've seen with those bones in there. And and then finding a trade center is a hard thing to do too sometimes. But now I have to wait until this dang storm passes. And that's another thing I wish they would do, is they should have just made it so these storms don't last so long. These storms are a big pain, especially when you're trying to just play the game. I don't really like how they did that. These storms last way too long. In my opinion, I don't really like it how they did that. But they last way too long, and they waste all your time when you're trying to get away from them. Kind of like those sentinels. Those sentinels are a big pain. They're not doing anything. They shouldn't be aggressive toward you. That's just my logic toward it, but they really need to update that stuff too. But anyway, it's kind of a pain. It's really kind of annoying, to say the least. And not only that, it's really not constructive. The way you have to wait for these dang storms to pass. Yeah, I mean, it's just not very constructive at all. You're sitting here waiting for the storm to pass. It takes forever and a half to do that. I mean, really don't like it, really don't. Now, with this code, when you have like one of these upgrades for your code, you can put in an advanced ion battery and then get it charged up so it doesn't mess you up so much. And then you can also get a blueprint so you can figure out how to craft those, so you can keep crafting them over and over, and it's pretty easy to craft those is what I've noticed. So I would recommend doing that, is getting that upgrade for your suit. There we go, no more storm. But anyway, get that upgrade for your suit, and then you can find those, you know, you can find the blueprints to these things out in those damaged machinery, I think they are. And then if you fix those damaged machinery with some stuff, then that'll give you some either some nanites or they'll give you some blueprints so you can do that. But I've noticed after you get a certain number of blueprints, they don't want to give you any more, and all they're giving me now is nanites, unless I have to go really, really deep into the solar system and farm them that way. But I got a number of these blueprints, and then after that they've stopped giving me the blueprints and giving me nanites now, so that's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see, we got another geek word. Uh-oh, another sentinel. See, there's no reason to have him do that. I mean, you can take these Garvino balls and that'll make them aggressive for certain, but I usually don't do this because now that I've sold a certain number of those Garvino balls to the system, it's made it to where it's over absorbing in the systems, and then it's not really worth that much now, you know. So anyway, here I'm just gonna try and sell a few of those just so I can make some bank, but it's not gonna be worth very much, you know. But yeah, oversaturate, that's what I was trying to say. After you've oversaturated the market with a certain thing, then that you sell to the exchange and the planet, then it's not really worth much anymore. But if you move to another planet or to your star system, you can resell them there at a higher price. But just be sure to know that if you go out with a bunch of stuff in your inventory, then there'll be some pirates that want to try and get you for those. So you want to be aware of that. I don't really like doing that, and you have to fight the pirates, which is pretty fun, I guess. But you know, these bones though that you harvest out of those bone sites, those I've noticed actually don't have an oversaturation of the market. So you can sell as many of those as you want, and it won't be, you know, it won't be taking down the value of the bones at all. You know, that's what I've noticed. Okay, see, so there's 63,000 right there, just in one bone. Now these Garvino balls, I mean, if you get 6, you can get 73,000, which isn't that bad. But I mean, they were worth a whole lot more You know, before I started selling and oversaturated the market, they were worth quite a bit. Now, let's see. I want to put these into the Starship. That way I have another inventory space. Okay, and I want to also try and get another... Oh no! There's another storm coming. See how unproductive this is going to be? Okay. So, let's try and make an offer for this ship and see if I can get some more slots. Okay, 26 slots is the same amount I have. There's nothing really good about that ship, so let's not buy that one. That's kind of stupid if I say so myself. All right, now that I'm at the trade station, I can go ahead and just sit here and wait for that storm. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Oh, well, this isn't the guy. This isn't the guy I wanted to talk to. There was that other guy I was showing you before that gave me all those credits. Let's see. I think it's this guy. A new friend. Friend, I am here too. Blah, blah, blah. New friends. The blah, blah, blah. Hello. Okay, so what he's going to do is... you're going to go ahead and shake his hand. And then go ahead and say that, and then he'll give you some more credits. There we go. Alright, so for now we have to wait for the storm to pass. And boy, what a pain that is. But I am really sorry I can't really do anything else. Because there's really nothing to do. I mean, really there's nothing I can do here except wait for that storm to, you know, go ahead and go, because all right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, in this time here, you can go ahead and do some things, I guess, like, if you have some, refining to do on metals, I guess you can do that. But otherwise, it's really kind of pointless sitting here waiting for the storm. Okay, let's see. Here we go. See, if you have this refining thing, you can sit there and refine metals all day. But otherwise, I mean, there's really nothing else you can do here. Alright. See, they made these storms way too long. You shouldn't have these storms so you have to wait so long for these to go by. I mean, come on, man. And they're occurring way too much on this planet, and I don't like it. The only reason why I'm here on this planet is because of those bones. I'm trying to get as much of those bones as I can. Harvest those bones and get some more money so I can get a better ship. That's basically what the thing is with that. It's just that it's just a big pain to sit here and wait for those storms to go by. You know, it's just like, come on now. I really don't like it. I guess I can sit here and see if I can find any more of those burial sites. I mean, can't really see very well in this storm. Now, those subterranean relics, let me tell you about those. Those are basically boxes that you can go ahead and sell back to the terminals as well. And then they give you those Terra things, those Terra Cobalt things, and I'm really not sure what those are for. Those are for upgrading, it says, but I haven't ran into any items that do that yet, or that accept that for upgrading yet. But I mean, all these other items that I have, they've got to be used for something. Since the only problem with that is I don't really have any knowledge about how to use them or what goes where on them or whatever, because I haven't really, I guess, gotten so far. But I thought I've gotten to at least 5 planets or 5 systems, and still haven't been able to use them. It must come much later, I guess. I don't know. But the problem is, if you try and get off of a planet and go into another system of some sort, you're going to have either a bunch of Sentinel activity, which is a big pain in the butt, or, have all sorts of conditions that you have to go through that are going to be even worse than the last planet system you were in. So, good luck with that. I don't really like going to other systems because of that, but in order to advance, you really have to, I guess. But, I've gotten the best upgrades possible for my suit for like it being too hot or too cold, and it's still I'm having trouble with my suit, not absorbing the conditions as well as I really want it to. I mean, okay, here we go. We're gonna go and try and find another burial bone thing, burial site thing. Let's see. I think the problem with this is, oh no. Once you get all the bones in the system, or in the area rather that you're in, you can't really get anything. You can't get any of the other ones because they're, unless there's ones that you missed along the way, you're gonna be not able to harvest any more of those. They'll all be gone and can't get any more of them. Let's see. Of course, you can always get Garvino balls here, but those are, that's just kind of pointless if they're not really worth much. I mean, a whole stack I got was worth about, what, 56,000? Which isn't that much. I mean, that was for 6 of them. But if you oversaturate the market, then, it's really kind of pointless to be gathering those, especially if you can get those bones, resell them at a good amount, and then you'll be in the money. But as far as this goes, it looks like I've already harvested the whole area that I'm in. See, I don't really want to leave my current location because of the situation of where I had all sorts of bones I could get into sell at that one terminal, and then I have these Garvino balls all over. But I'm afraid that if I leave, I wouldn't be able to probably find a... What is this? Sentient plant. Oh my goodness. There's an Alberon pearl in there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I didn't even see these plants. Wow. Do you see that? Now, see, I didn't even gather these because I didn't even know these existed. These are kind of like those humming sacks. You can get aluminium pearl in the humming sacks and sell those. But since I haven't really saturated the market with these yet, you know, so these could be worth quite a bit. Oh, wow. Well, see, I didn't even know that these existed. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. I've got a whole bunch of, oh my goodness. I've got a whole bunch of, suit slots per inventory because I built those up. Oh, there's a natural burial site up here, but I gotta go down here. Now, what I've noticed is when it's storming like this, you can go down here and go to your location this way, just by going through, you know, and that way you're not affected by the storm so much, you know. If you go ahead and use your, here we go. There's cool caves. I gotta see though, how much those pearls are. Oh, see, those are worth 45,000. Okay. So I can go ahead and resell those because I didn't really know those things existed, so that's kind of cool. All right, 45,000 a stack. Isn't bad. How much is that compared to a Garvino ball? Oh, well, Garvino balls are still worth more than the aluminium pearls are. So, I mean, that's kind of a waste. If I find a good bone harvest area, I'll go ahead. Oh, see, that's a problem. I was down in the ground and then all of a sudden got into the storm. See, that is a problem because you're not supposed to be going up when you're down in the ground. So that's kind of a glitch or something, I guess. But anyway, where's that burial site thing? Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go this way. See, now there, you're actually doing something productive by going into here and just traveling to your location in the underground. Oh my goodness, another cave system. Anyway, with the caves, you can find a bunch of these that have cobalt in them, and see, in these caves, if you're into needing some cobalt, you can do that. But yeah, these cave systems look kind of beautiful because you know, just the way they did the graphics, and then the way they have, like, you know, sometimes they have those pools in there and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. All right, let's see. Where's those, where's that burial site now? Trying to get to that burial site so I can get some more of those bones. I mean, oh, there it is, down that way. Okay, 699. That's quite a long way out. Ah! See, that shouldn't be happening. I'm seems like you're going through walls or something doing that. I'm down in the floor, much as I think. But to me, it looks like I'm going onto the floor so I can avoid those. And, okay. I'm trying to get to those bones so I can show you that there might be there or something cool like that. You know. Alright, anyway, if you're traveling underground, just go like, you know, go the general way of where you want to go in here. You'll eventually make it without worrying about those storms. All right, let's see. Oh goodness. See, they got water in these caves too. Alright, let's see. I'm just trying to get out of where I want to go. Alright, I have to get up. Okay, no more storms. Now, where's those bones at? Hopefully I didn't lose track of that. Let's see. Okay, the system's this way. 465. Alright, I gotta charge my life support again. Alright, let's see. Now the natural burial site's over this way somewhere. Let's see. Uh-oh, another sentinel. I don't like that in this planet. It's kind of a pain. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, I don't really like to I don't really like building bases. That's kind of like a Minecraft thing, and I didn't really like doing that in Minecraft either. And even in Fortnite, when I was playing that, you never saw me really. You never really saw me building anything because I didn't really like building anything. I really don't like doing that in the game. It's just a big pain to me to do that, and I guess I just don't like doing it as much. So I do more like the farming and mining and crafting. I like the crafting in games more than I do anything else. Okay, here's that natural burial site. You see now there's 2 in here that I haven't harvested yet. And then, see, the map's really good at keeping whatever you're looking at on the map until you get it. Okay, there's some aged bones. Here's some more bones of some sort. Rare item, there we go. Peculiar bone fragments approximately 1,333 years old. This complete set of vertebrae from a multi-headed creature raises more questions than it answers. A curious find. Interesting. And then there's another ancient bones. Oh, see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Rare item found. Magnificent skeleton. Magnificent. Approximately 2,825 years old. Evident from this ravaged collection of bones is the grim, fascinating story of the metalysis of a long eradicated disease. Ooh, interesting. So they put that in my inventory as well. Now look at this. That thing is worth, see, 1,655,882 credits. 244,339. That's pretty good. And 84,515 just for one of those things. That's really good. Good haul. Good haul. See, if you find those epic things, you're going to be in the money. It's just finding them is just a big pain. But they're not really, they're not really buried into the ground that much. So, you can get them quite easily. It's an easy haul. If you really know what you're looking for, you can get quite a bit of credit really easily, really fast. And I think this area that I'm in is pretty much has been, I think I've pretty much gotten everything from it. So now it's the big chore of getting back to your ship. See, that's the big pain in the butt about this. If you're in an area that has like a trading depot and you have to get back to your ship after a long haul, after getting this stuff, you have to manually go back there. I don't really like going and summoning my ship and then going back in the same area to try and get back to where I was, because it might be impossible to find that trading area again. So that's kind of a downside to this. It's too bad you couldn't put just a teleporter in the area, to teleport back to where you want to go. No, you can't do that as far as I'm aware. You can't just be placing teleporters like that. The only teleporters you can do is if you're using a teleporter to teleport to into your certain planet, and using another teleporter on in a location like a space station or something like that. So anyway, after I'm done getting this stuff to that area and selling it, I will let you know how many credits I have, and then I am gonna stop streaming from there. I'm not seeing anybody coming into the stream to watch me, so it's kind of pointless to be doing this if nobody's watching me, right? Oh my goodness, I have a long ways to go. Anyway, I just thought I would come on here and stream and see if I could drum up some interest. The last time I tried doing this, when I was first beginning the gameplay, I tried, and then the system was giving me all sorts of problems. I don't know what was going on. Then after, like I said, I was gonna call Sony tech support and find out what was going on, and obviously they don't take calls anymore. They said that their call volume was too high to be taking calls, whatever that means. That's just a bunch of bull because I was calling early in the morning anyway, so there shouldn't be that high of call volume that early in the morning. And then getting in there and chatting, that was a joke. There was just a bot, chat bot, that didn't really help at all. So I would just assume Sony doesn't want to help anybody anymore. But then I tried it again and it actually works, so that's good. And the storm again. I like the way these caves look. Those are kind of cool. Okay. Now you can charge your weapon with that silicite powder. And you can get that by just farming it through just, you know, getting the rock in the soil. That's pretty simple there. Uh-oh, storm. Okay. Uh-oh, storm again. Well, oh my goodness. See, that's the big problem with this game. Once you're in the higher systems, in the hierarchy, it's just going to keep storming. And I got to one planet in one of the systems that was so ridiculous. It would storm left and right, and then you barely had any time to do anything. Every 2 minutes it was a storm, and it was really devastating to your health. And then I barely had any time to get what I really wanted, and there was some activated copper in that area that I got. Just a few stacks of that. Then other than that, there we go. Other than that, there's really nothing I could do because there was really nothing there for me. Couldn't really do anything there. Alright, damaged machinery. I don't have any sodium nitrate on me. Really don't want to refine any either because I already know it's just going to be nanites, and I got plenty of that. Let's see. Here's some things. Oh, projectile ammunition is always handy to get. Alright. Here we are. It's been exactly almost an hour. So that's pretty cool. Stop at a even time anyway. Alright, let's go on up here and see what we can do. Uh-oh, are those sentinels giving me trouble again? Anyway. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna sell some things. Let's see. Navigation data is really kind of useless. I don't really need any of that. There's these aged bones at 81,000. Can't believe that. And then that's 1,000,000 something. That's pretty good. Holy cow. 11 million. There's some Garvino ball that I managed to pick up. And then some Abrion pearl. That's alright, I guess. Oh, there's these bone fragments here too that I should sell. So I'm almost at 12 million. Doing just those. I need to move on to another area and try and find some more of those bones. I might be able to get to another area with a thing to sell some stuff. That's just the whole thing with this. You gotta be really lucky about where you're going and finding these bones and then trying to sell them, because you can't have them in your inventory forever. Let's see if I can get a better ship now. This has 30 slots. Ooh, shield absorb is higher. Damage potential is actually lower in a Class B. The hyperdrive range is a little higher, but is that really worth it? 4 slots for that much money? 12 million? Let's see. Oh, that's just okay. Efficient thrusters is, that's pretty good, I guess. Launch thruster, yeah. Well, I don't know if that's really worth it for only 4 slots. Think I might be able to find something better. Yeah, because the damage potential is not there. I'm just gonna say no to that. Anyway, I'm just about ready to get out of here. That might open up some other possibilities for a better ship. I don't know. Let's see how much this guy wants for his ship. Oh my goodness, look at those. I don't think so. No, no, no. That's not very many slots at all. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. That's really bad. How many? So that's only 15? Ha. I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. We're looking at getting more slots, not less. Okay, well, it's about time I go now. That signals that it's time to go, but hey! It was nice to broadcast. and I will try again at a later time.